AJ, how
has he set the tone for this group this year?
With Wade, he's just challenging everybody. He's really holding everybody accountable. You know, we've been saying that for a while, but he's really on everybody. He's not letting us slide. It's a standard that we always talk about, and he's holding everybody to that standard thing.
AJ, after the Super Bowl, it seemed like there was some chirping on us, chirping with Juju. Are you excited to see Slay, Bradbury?
No, man, that's old in the past. I'm not gonna get into that. You know, I don't play defense, so you know I'm not worried about Juju. I'm going out there to do my job. You know, get open, catch footballs, and score touchdowns. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
How difficult?
Most excited? I'm trying to get to Sunday. I'm gonna be excited for tomorrow. Right now I got these weights I gotta go do that I'm not too excited about, but I'm trying to stay one day at a time and stay focused. So when Sunday comes, I'll let this excitement come out.
Just how difficult is it to face a Bill Belichick defense with the different coverages, schemes, and different things they throw at you?
I mean, it's very difficult because you just don't know like what he's gonna throw at you. You know, he's all over the place. You know, you just don't know, and it's exciting to be honest. But whenever you get your matchup, whenever you get your opportunity, you got to make the most of it. You know, and he's counting on that just like we're counting on that too. So,
what is it like? You know, when you haven't played a preseason game, and then you finally know you get to go out there and make it count. I mean, because it feels like you've been practicing for a long time now. Like you haven't gotten to get out there and hit someone else and go against someone else.
We try to be as physical as possible in practice without hurting your teammate, but just to go out there and just see another jersey and run into another guy, it's gonna mean a lot. I'm tired of seeing Slay, I'm tired of seeing Bradbury. They know the routes, they know the stems. They make our job a lot harder. So I want to see somebody new who doesn't know. So I'm excited. So
let's hope they don't know.
We watch film both ways. Just put it like that.
How would you describe your leadership style?
More of lead by example. I'm not a guy that's going to be very vocal about it. Just going to kind of keep doing things the right way. Hopefully, guys see it and do the same thing.
DeVonta, AJ said that he, through the summer workouts and stuff, has felt like the game is slowing down for Jalen. Are you getting that same sense, and how big could that be for him?
Yeah, definitely. As you begin to be in the offense more, get more comfortable with it, things start to slow down, especially when you have guys, you're on the same page with guys that you can go talk to about things. And, everybody agrees, on certain things, you disagree on something, but you can talk to guys about things like that, whether you agree or not. It makes things a whole lot easier.
Well, how about him as, he was runner-up as the MVP last year. Is it possible for him to even have a better year this year?
I've never put a ceiling on, Jalen. I feel like he's going to always get better. The way that he just goes out there, attack the day, demands on himself to always get better. You can never just sit there and just put a ceiling on and just say, oh, he's going to be here and this is Matt. No, he's going to always get better.
How difficult is it to prepare for a Bill Belichick defense with all the different coverages and things that he mixes up on defense, sometimes dime and all the different things he does?
I think it's tough, had to go out there and be able to see it a couple times. Going into the game, first game definitely you don't really know what to expect. So just getting out there, kind of adapting as you go.
You said lead by example. What are some of the things you do kind of behind the scenes that people see you do that they can follow?
I don't know. Maybe you got to ask them. I got to ask them. I just be going about my business.
How about you guys with the target? Obviously, you guys seem like the hunted in this conference this year. And last year, obviously, you guys sort of kind of came out and, from behind and really took everything and then ran with it. This year, do you feel like that there's a target on your backs for the rest of the league?
Yeah, of course, but realistically, everybody go out there and play the game. Don't nobody go out there and, feel like, oh, this is less team, I'm going to go out there and take it. Everybody's out here doing their job. Everybody want to go out there and do their job. So, yeah, there's a target, but ultimately, the team that we're playing, they're going to always, come with their best regardless.
We heard you don't need a lot of sleep, but what about the night before a game? How much sleep do you need to get?
I need to get about the same.
Yeah.
Keep it how it is.
Yeah.
What insight do you have on Mac Jones that could be a benefit to the defensive guys this week?
I don't know. He's a great quarterback. Obviously, he's the quarterback our senior year. Great guy, great leader. Great quarterback guy. He sees everything. Something that you might not think that he sees. He's a great guy. Excited for him. getting to do the things that he's been doing his whole life. And, looking forward to seeing him.
On being a captain and the honor that it is, when you found out, when Coach Sirianni told you, how much of it was a surprise? How much of it was it something that you were expecting? And what was it like for you in that moment when you found out that you were one of the captains?
I mean, I was surprised. I mean, you know who the guys around here are, you know. The guys that if you was a random person just asking who the captains were, everybody probably named, you know, the same old guys. So, you know, just being in there myself, it was a shock to me.
DeVonta, what's the biggest area of growth that you've seen in Jalen this summer?
I would say overall, just, you know, being able to talk to anybody. You know, I feel like he's a guy, he can get to anybody. If there's anybody on the team that, you know, he needs to talk to about anything on the offense, I feel like he understands how to communicate with them.
How has he set the tone for the locker room as you head into the new season?
I mean, you know, he's the leader of the ship. You know, everybody's going to follow him. So him just, you know, going out there every day, attention to detail being spot on, you know, everybody else seeing it, it's like, oh, we got to get up to speed with him.
For the offense that hasn't, a lot of guys haven't played, you know, pieces of the game at all, how ready are you to go against a defense that isn't Darius Slay, you know?
You know, just excited to just get back out there. Like you said, I haven't been in a preseason game, so, you know, just ready to get back out there into the game speed.
At Batman, were you a captain?
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Business. That's how Batman is.
Did you get in people's faces?
Nah, I try to stay away from that. For me to do that, it takes a lot for me to do that. So if I gotta get in somebody's face, something ain't right.
DeVonta, I know some players take the Super Bowl loss, use it as fuel, keep it with them at all times. Some people just sort of block it out, put it behind them. What is your approach?
I mean, I love football. The game I've been playing majority of my life, so for the love of the game.
What the expectations on your shoulders coming off of the Super Bowl and knowing that you guys have the talent to die?
I mean, I feel like we go out there every day, every game, you know, just trying to get better ourselves. Not really worried about last year. Last year was not going to get us nowhere. So, you know, just going out there, you know, new team, you know, build the foundation for this team.
Is this a sense where everybody knows they can take it a step further than last year, or do you not think about that?
I don't think about that. Last year was last year. This is a new team, find a new identity, new everything. So we got to go out here and execute. And week one, gonna make us start our identity.
What have you seen so far? Do you have a sense of what this defense can be?
I mean, we are whatever we want to be. You know what I'm saying? We can be as great as we want to be. We just got to go out here and execute. With everybody out here doing their job and doing it correctly at a high level, we could be one of the best defenses in the league.
And what do you see from the Patriots?
You know, new OC, you know, so they great as well. You know, they got always go be great for using their tight ends and new guys over there. So we're looking forward to the matchup. You know, Coach Belichick, you know, always has something up his sleeve. He's one of the greatest coaches. So you know, looking forward to the matchup and looking to see what's going on.
Thank you.
Hey, Slay.
How you doing?
Good. How are you? Hot, I would imagine.
Hot is an understatement. It's hot as
Can't wait to bleep it on television. How much have you guys been using Matt Patricia as a resource, specifically when you look at, you know, Patriots week one? He's obviously familiar with that offense and Mac Jones, or have you not gotten there yet?
He just put his 2 cents in every time. You know, we get to talking about it. You know, he'll speak to us about it and let them understand it because he know how the building is, he know how this operation. You know, they got a whole new thing going over there too. So I'm sure he can help us always. But you know, they got a new OC, so you know, Bill O'Brien. So they just just figuring it out.
Sean Desai said he's excited to be in game planning mode now, in preparation mode for a specific team, and that you guys can start to play to hit other people. How excited are you to finally be in a game week now?
I mean, I'm always excited, so it's never a time for me not being excited. I'm excited every week. Actually, every second I wake up, or even when I'm asleep, I think I'm very excited. But it's just a new year, new season. Looking forward to it, man. I always enjoy this, so it ain't gonna be nothing new for me. I'm just thankful for be able to do my job at a high level and have fun, and I love my job, so that's what makes it funner.
What's the biggest challenge now when it comes to a new defensive coordinator, a bunch of new pieces? Obviously, you guys haven't played at a regular season game level yet this preseason that we've seen. What do you think the toughest obstacle is to overcome when you're trying to gel all those things together?
Not much, but just mostly communicating at a faster pace. That's basically what it is, and everybody just doing their job. That's all it is. Nobody just do anything outside of the team, outside the defense. So most likely, man, just everybody do their job at a high level and play. We go, go execute our job.
Slay, I'm very sorry if you've been asked this already, but while you're excited, how much extra motivation is there after what happened in the Super Bowl with Juju and after the Super Bowl with Juju to face him this week?
No, kind of. It's nothing. I'm not one of them guys like that, so it don't bother me at all. But yeah, man, I'm just, I'm thankful for everyone. I'm thankful for Juju. He got a new contract. You know what I'm saying? Got a congrats. It's tough out here. So I know they had their fun and all that, but yeah, I ain't take that serious. I'm not one of those guys.
I just talked to AJ, and he was saying he can't wait to face another team because at this point, after going against you every day, you know every single route he's running.
Yeah.
Same goes for you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My trick's not working right now no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's always good though because getting guys like work like that is always great for me. Because at the DB position, it's all about anticipation. So he always will keep me alert for my anticipation, keep my football IQ level high. So I've always appreciated them guys. But yeah, I can understand them guys because they're like, man, I can't keep doing the same release 50,000 times. But for us, it works good for us because consistency helps a DB.
Hey, what's the key to setting the tone in the season? I mean, you guys go out there and start fast?
Just start fast. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, the whole mindset of everything. You start fast and just try to get it going, man. The faster you start, the faster you keep going. That's how I am.
Deep. How hot was it out there today?
I'm still hot. I'm burning. I'm more hotter than Young Thug's song.
It's like, what's it mean to be a captain again?
Oh, come on now. Y'all know, don't give me stuff. Start now. I got my emotions already got now. Now I'm back-to-back better than Drake and Meek Mills. I'm really good. I feel real good right now, man. The back-to-back captain, man. I'm always thankful for them guys, always voting for me, man. I try my best each and every day to keep leading these guys in the right direction and I always try to give them my best effort, to this organization. So, man, I'm always thankful. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying that, man. We're getting another see on my just with 2 stars on it, so I'm almost like Grand Theft Auto. I'm almost up to 5 stars.
Slay, how has Jalen set the tone for you guys heading into the season?
How you set the tone? Just being himself, that just, Hurts. He just be chilling, vibing, Yeah, just him being himself will always set the tone because, he bring a tone-setting presence. So, I'm just thankful that he's my quarterback.
Going against Jalen all summer, what has he added to his game from what you've seen?
He added to his game, just not throwing it to me in practice no damn more. That's what he did. But other than that, he been great, man. Just you can see how smart he is. The more he commanding the offense more as the years get well. So understanding the leverage and defense and understanding seeing stuff. He probably taking a lot off Kelsey, because Kelsey is real great with making checks and stuff like that. So he can help with Kelsey a lot more now that he understanding the game more and more reps he gets. So he doing an amazing job, man. Seeing him grow, man, I just can't wait to see, this season, how he turn out.
He's probably very pumped to not have to throw against you anymore either.
I hope so. I'm tired of him throwing at me too. Sure, all he going to do is throw the ball over there sometime. He got me all tired. But yeah, but he doing his thing though, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm ready to cheer and watch them score instead of being mad during practice when they score.
When you have a new coordinator and the coaches have talked about not showing anything in the preseason, what's the biggest thing that has to come together for the defense when you're putting it all out there in week 1?
Communication, really, what I'm saying? Make sure everybody's on page, everyone on the same page, and after communication is just execution, and then after execution is your effort. So them 3 things, you do them 3 things in order, we come out successful.
It's like, what's Nakobe like giving the call in the huddle?
Huh?
What's Nakobe like giving the call in the huddle?
He talk a little fast, what I'm saying? Real country, so it's hard to understand him. I understand him, but from the guys that's not in the country, they don't understand what he's saying. So I understand him very well. So, but it's good, man, to see my boy Dean, coming in, commanding the defense. This is this moment, man. He always been a leader. I heard he was a great leader in Georgia, so he gonna continue to help us lead at this defense and come out and hit people. I just told him don't friendly fire because as soon as he hit me, you know, that's a fine on him. I'm assuming.
So the accent, you're kind of used to the accent?
Huh? Yeah, I'm from the South, you know what I'm saying? And I went to school in Mississippi, so I understand it. I understand the language, you know. He's from Mississippi, and you know, we flip sides, you know. He went from Mississippi to Georgia. I came from Georgia to Mississippi, so we got a great communication.
Who's having the most trouble with it?
Whoever most likely, probably guys like, where he at? Dang, I forgot. Oh, man, dang. Sweat can't understand nobody at first. Sweaty can't. JD them already know. So he been playing with most of the guys because he knows that we are almost like the Georgia, Philadelphia. So it's like they almost kind of understand that more. But
was there anything he said where you were like,
nah, never. Besides him saying I'm ugly, that's the only thing I can say. Come on, like, let's stop playing. Let's look and do anything. But other than that, yeah.
So is there any sense? I don't know if the right word's relief, but like to get, you know, to put last year officially behind and to start a new season. What's the feeling in the locker room?
It's been good, you know. Everybody been excited, man. Just, you know, ready for a new year, a new opportunity, man. So get to showcase our talent to the world. It's gonna be fun, you know what I'm saying. I've never been at the top starting of the season, you know what I'm saying, because everybody want to knock us off, but it's fun, you know what I'm saying. So I look forward to it, man. It's gonna always be a challenge. We'll always give everybody the best. So like I said, I'm ready to compete, do anything I can do to help this team win, and let's go.
There are a lot of expectations. One of the reporters has you guys going 20-0.
Shit, I hope the hell so too. We do 20-0. I love to see 20-0. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want to do. I'm gonna take it week by week. You know, I ain't looking too far ahead. I'm trying to just go 1-0 this week, but 20-0 would sound great, but I'm just gonna try to get 1-0 every week.
But sometimes they say the toughest thing to handle is success, and a lot of people are picking you to get back to the Super Bowl and all that. Have you seen this team in the preseason and work?
I mean,
not paying attention to that.
Yeah, we ain't paying attention to that. You know, like I said, that was last year's team. So, like, you know, we can bring everybody back from last year. We can say that. But now we got a whole new team, whole new identity, whole new everything. So we got new people in new spots. So we just gotta go, just get going, man. And that's the coach's job, which I know they're gonna do a great job at doing. Is just finding what, you know, best situation for this team. So we're gonna leave that up to coach, and coach will do his thing as always. And we're just looking forward for us to lead us, and let's go get victories.
How important is it to set the tone early in the season, first game?
Oh, it's always important, but you know, you always see where you need to work in areas too. So I'm just looking forward to the journey of what we doing good and what we need to work at. So then hopefully the W is what we get. But it's gonna take just us being together and working, and you know, just putting a smile on our face while we're doing it.
What's the excitement level of Week 1, Year 14 for you?
Oh man, just trying not to let the time go by too fast for me, because you know, you look forward to the game, but it's like, man, as soon as the game comes, the game be over like that, and then you know, we be talking again next Wednesday, and I mean, that's how fast the weeks go. So I'm just trying to enjoy this part of it, and just know that, you know, we preparing for something to be great this year, and right now it's just the step of it, first step of it.
This is a historic season for you too. Did you ever know Ben there?
No,
you never stopped by the team.
You know,
have you heard stories about him?
I mean, you know, you just hear nothing but great things about, you know, some of the people that came before us, and you know, I know it's always about that people that paved the way, and so I just try to honor it by what I do and how I work on that field, and you know, happy to still be here after so many years, and I know what's at stake this year, but just got to make sure that I stay focused on just what we're doing with the team, and just trying to go get this dub this year.
You talked about Tom, but what about the current quarterback, Mac Jones?
Oh, Mac Jones, man, you know, we got to make sure that we hit him. We got to make sure that we disrupt him back there, because at the end of the day, you know, he look good when nobody's touching him. So we gotta make sure that at least happen by us as a D-line, and make sure that we at least get some hits on him. Make sure that we just be disruptive in the run game, and you know, make him one-dimensional.
What's not the toughest part when you have a new DC, a bunch of new pieces on the defensive side of the ball? When it comes to actually implementing things, executing them at game level that first week, what's the toughest thing ramping it up to that level now?
I think, you know, as a coordinator, you know, you just want to make it as simple as you can. I think Desai's doing that so that we can go out there and just play. And then we kind of work things as we carry that load of just the simple things and making sure that we master those. And like you said, it's everybody is just trying to find that chemistry together. And so I think in game, you're going to really see how people are in game, and you know, it's a lot of pressure for a lot of people, and When things not going right, I want to see how people respond. So it's a lot of stuff that you learn in these first games together. But I think Coach Desai going to just let us go out and play and make it as simple as he can.
How brutal is it? Because, I mean, my phone said it was 91, but you're on turf, you're wearing all the equipment.
I mean, hot is hot, and it was hot out there today. But it's, again, you didn't hear a lot of moaning and groaning out there. Guys are just out there still competing, and I think today we got better as a team. Even facing the heat.
Hey, I know this week the Patriots are not the Patriots that you played in the Super Bowl, but it's still the Patriots. Does that team across you still mean kind of the same thing?
Absolutely. I think it's a good football team. As you watch them, on tape, and they do some really good things. Offensively, I think they got some really good players that can play. He's played a lot of ball in this league, so it's going to be a good challenge for us. Coming into the new season. So. I think as a defense, as a team, we're looking forward to it.
On that note, how much of a resource can Matt Patricia be then, since he obviously is quite familiar with Mac Jones and quite a few other guys over there?
I mean, you got guys picking his brain. He was over there. He's been, part of the organization for a long time. He was there OC last year, coached some O-linemen. So obviously, you ask him some questions. But at the end of the day, we got to go out there and play, right? No matter how much information you give us, the game still got to be played between the lines.
Fletcher, after all the work, when you show up for the off-season activities and everything, you don't play in the preseason games, to finally have a game week, prepare for an opponent, how excited are you?
It's very exciting, Number one, I think Coach did a really good job of, kind of managing a lot of guys during the preseason. Basically, we look at those joint practices as our game, which is, by the time you add the reps up, it's like a game rush, without the live tackling. But, it's always good. We could go out now and, hit somebody else, obviously. So it'll be fun.
Fletch, do you think the first team sets a tone for a season in a way?
Absolutely. It's kind of, it's like one of the things where it's been crazy. It's always, it's like one of them things where, right, you find out, you're trying to get into the groove of who you are, what kind of team we are, what kind of things we're going to put on tape, and finding our identity. And, that's what you look for in those first few games.
Fletcher, I was going to ask you about that. Five new pieces, a lot of new pieces on defense. What are the challenges to that, and is this a defense that you figure will get better as the season goes on?
Just making sure everybody's on the same page. Obviously, we got new players on defense, new coordinator. So it's about everybody being in the same routine. Make sure we're connecting and cloning together, getting the call, getting lined up, and just simple things. Not let the simple things beat us.
How difficult is it? Obviously, you guys try to keep things pretty vanilla through the preseason, not show anything. You have so many new pieces and a new DC. What's the biggest challenge in implementing everything in a more, detailed, execution-oriented manner now?
Really, just not to try to do too much too soon. I think the biggest thing is, and I've been a part of different coordinators and everything, is finding out where we're good at. And I think this organization do a really good job of players, coaches, players, of finding out where we're good at and staying good at it. And between those lines is, the weaknesses are to what we're good at, but also knowing that we have these type of weaknesses. But it's really finding out where we're good at, and everybody playing, team ball is what it's always been about.
So when you look at a Bill Belichick team on defense, the different fronts, the different coverages, different schemes, and how difficult is it to prepare for a Bill Belichick defense?
I'll tell you what, he makes it very fun because we're coming in here and we're learning so many things about how the defensive scheme works. But at the same time, it's not fun because you see it one way and then you keep watching the film and like, okay, they're changing it a little bit, adding a little bit of flavor to kind of disguise it. So Bill's been one of the best for so long for a reason, and so we just got to put respect on that name and that defense and that team. So just go out there and we're going to come up with the best game plan we can with all the homework that the coaches are doing, and we're going to go out there and execute that game plan. And if it doesn't go to plan, then we have to game plan adjust.